Hey everyone, it's Jenny, and today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. I'll try to make it a chatty get ready with me, just talking and whatnot. I have two new palettes I want to try. They're not, I think one is new, one has been out for a while. The Too Faced, the Just Peachy Mattes. I'm super excited to try this. My sister actually got this for me, so yay. And I think she got it when Sephora had the weekly wow. And then this is from IBY Beauty. It's the Poolside palette, and I actually won this on Instagram from IBY Beauty. So if you all are on Instagram and you do any of those giveaways, make sure you enter. If you ever want me to tag you, just tag my name, 606 Jenny, and I'll be more than happy to tag you back. And this is so pretty, the Poolside palette. I cannot wait to try it. Like this color right here, I'm not sure what look I'm going to do. Usually, every time I do my makeup, I just sort of wing it. Like I have no idea what look I'm going for until I actually dig into the eyeshadow palettes. Also, just want to say I'm not a makeup artist, so if you see me doing something, you're like, why is she doing that? This is just how I do my makeup, how I enjoy to do my makeup. And if you learn something, then that's great as well. You never know. That's why I love watching like these chatty get ready with me, because you know, people are talking and you see how they apply their makeup and you're like, oh, okay. So I always start off with a primer. Well, I moisturize, but I already moisturized my face. But I do a face primer, of course, and also a lip primer. Now, lip primer, I go ahead and slather this on my lips. This is the MAC Prep and Prime. It's fabulous. Any lip balm will do, actually. I have really dry lips, and so this just kind of brings the moisture back. It almost acts as a barrier. It's a great lip primer. Of course, it's from MAC, so of course it's great, but it's pricey. Like I said, if you have a lip balm will do the same thing. Unless it's like real greasy. You don't want a real greasy lip balm. Okay. Now for primer. This is the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer, Smoothing Rosehip and Argan Oil Pore Perfecting. This primer's okay. When I've taken off my glasses, I cannot see anything, so I probably need to grab myself a mirror. And I may actually look on my iPad here. That's what I'm filming on. And I usually take 2 pumps. I kind of smooth it together, and then I just kind of go sort of in my T-zone area. Really is what I do. Grab my mirror here just to make sure I'm blending it out. It's alright. It does fill in pores. It's just not my favorite primer, but it's not terrible. Okay. And a lot of this was in my makeup of the week from this past week, except for the makeup palettes. So next up, I am going to put on some Wonder Beauty Glowtion. Now this stuff is amazing. I got this in my Ipsy bag. I'll leave my Ipsy unbagging up above. And if you like a glowy look, you can mix this in with your foundation. You can mix it in with your moisturizer. You can just dab it on to highlight. I like to put it all over my face. I do a little dab. If I can get it to come out, I probably already used up everything that was, oh, there it is. I use like the small amount, I rub it in, and then I just kind of dab that sucker all over my face to give myself a nice little glow, because I enjoy a glowy look. I'm gonna make sure, let me look at the mirror here. Okay, so that part's done. I do a lot of like prepping before I put on foundation, I've just come to realize. Then under my eyes, I use this erase paste, and I do just a little dab. I usually put like that much. Then I go right there and right there, and then I usually just blend it out with my finger and try not to tug too hard or pull. You can kind of pat it in, because I do have a little bit of darkness under there. I wouldn't say it's terrible, but I just think that just brightens up the area. Makes me look a little bit more awake. And then I use like my pre-concealing. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer and Corrector, or you can call it color correcting. And I will put this on my chin, on my nose, and on my cheeks. And sometimes my forehead if my forehead's a little bit red. So, what TV movie shows is everybody watching? I recently just finished the second season of Glow. Really enjoyed it. Also take a little beauty blender. This is not beauty blender, it's a Real Techniques. Love it to blend all this in. But yeah, what TV shows have you been into? Glow on Netflix, I've really enjoyed. Of course, I love a lot of stuff on Investigation Discovery. Like Murder Comes to Town. It's usually about small town murders. And there was another one on the Investigation Discovery. They usually always have good shows. I get addicted to those Investigation Discovery shows. But then, I know I've mentioned this before on my channel, I sometimes, once you start watching that, you can get yourself into a really depressed state of mind, because it's just awful what, you know, people do to each other. Okay. And then Glow, if you want, that's funny. I call it, it's kind of a dramedy, because there's some, you know, real issues going on with it, but it is funny. And if you like wrestling, it's about female wrestlers. So next up, I do my foundation, and this is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-hour wear. And I usually always like to shake my foundation. And I'm trying to see how long this video is right now. Okay, we're at the 7-minute mark. Hopefully I won't be on here forever putting on some makeup. I usually do 2, I might do a little third pump. And then what I do is I dab, this is my L'Oreal sponge, I dab here, 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 and here. And then I start blending. And you know, I am so blind. Like when I do my makeup, I have to be like right up on a mirror. Really, I really need to get contacts again. I wore contacts when I was in high school. And then I just got sick of, you know, putting them in every morning, taking them out every night, making sure they were clean. I one time had a contact get stuck in the in my eye, like in the upper eyelid area part. That was not fun. I thought I'd lost it, and then eventually it worked its way down. So, but I don't know, glasses are just so much easier than contacts to me, but I don't know. And then I like to just blend, 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 blend. Make sure that all looks nice. And I know I don't have the best lighting, but see, I do have a little bit of glow. And next up is concealer. I think that looks pretty good. So concealer, and I'm using, this is the original Too Faced Born This Way. I did have a video request of somebody asking to do get ready with me with, or using sample size makeup items. And I'm going through, and I only use like the smallest amount of concealer under there. Too much, and it's gonna get crepey, it's gonna get creasy. But I really enjoy this concealer too. Like Too Faced is one of those brands, at first I was like, nah, I don't really care, but now the more that I'm using it, I'm like, this stuff is really good. But I am going to try to work on doing the full face, just using the samples. I'm going to take my little Real Techniques sponge, and we just blend that in. So yeah, I talked about some TV shows. Then, I don't know, what is everybody watching on YouTube? Like, what's your favorite YouTube videos? I love get ready with me's. I love product reviews. I love empties. I still love unboxings and unbaggings, declutterings. I watch a lot of YouTube. It's just, I don't know, it's just different than TV. You know, you can see real people, not just, you know, actors. But yeah, let me know your favorite videos, because there's all kinds of videos. I mean, my 2-year-old nephew loves YouTube. There's all kinds of educational baby videos out there. So, and then next I want to use this Manna Kadar Step 2. I got this in my Ipsy Flawless Finish Dual Powder, and I like to just take me a brush, if I can find my little powder brush, this brush right here, and I just kind of sweep it and dab it, because I'm not really a powder person. Although I do love like the Too Faced, Born This Way, the Laura Mercier, I really enjoy those. But this, I'm just, and I do like this. For a pressed powder, I really do like this. But I'm, like I said, I'm just not that much of a powder person, just where I have dry skin. But this is a good one. And next up is my contouring bronzing. And I'm using the It Cosmetics My Sculpted Face. And I love to use my Kat Von D dual-ended brush. And then I usually will mix these two shades, the lighter shades. And you know, I'm not like a serious contour or anything. I just kind of give my face a little bit of dimension. See, I don't even, like on my nose. Like, I don't take my makeup that seriously. I like doing makeup. I like playing with makeup. But I'm not like, you know, there's people that do makeup and it's amazing what they can do. There is no doubt about that. But me, myself, it's more or less kind of a hobby. It's kind of fun. Collecting makeup, playing with makeup, that kind of stuff. But I've always been like that. Being sort of a girly girl. So I'm fine with that. Give myself a little bit of color. And then I'm going to use this Girls Getaway Trio, the Balm Springs, Balm Beach, and Balm Desert. This is mainly blushes, but I do use this shade right here. I can find the brush I want to use. Yeah, this one. As a bronzer, and I just kind of like pat it all over. I'm going to make sure that looks alright. Don't want to be looking too crazy. Okay. And then blush. I love this Balm Springs blush. It's so pretty, y'all. So pretty. So what's everybody's favorite like makeup? Do you like blushes? Are you eyeshadow? Are you a mascara person? Are you a lipstick person? I'm probably a lipstick person. I own lipstick. I own more lipsticks than anybody should ever need to own. And then on the center of my face, I love to use more of a golden highlight. I think it just looks prettier. And I gotta dig for my brush. Here's one. Here it is. I like to take a more like flat-edged brush. This is the Bogacci's the Illuminator. I get it right. But I love getting these little sizes in Ipsy because it's like the perfect amount, especially for what I use on my face. Get a little shiny nose. I don't always put highlighter on my chin, just for the simple fact that my chin's one of my problem areas. I always like to put some in the center of my forehead because I think it looks good. Okay. Now let's do some Anastasia. This is the Aurora palette, and I think I'm going to do the shade Luna because it is a beautiful. It's so pretty. But some of these highlights, I know some people are like, well, that is way too much highlight. And I'm like, there is no such thing. Okay. too much highlight. This video is probably going to be forever long. And I'm just now getting to my brows. Now I'm like, my brows, you're going to be like, girl, what is you doing? And really, I just take a brow pencil. I just kind of go over my brows. And just kind of, if there needs a little bit of space filled in, we'll fill it in. But we're not being precise. We're not doing Instagram brows. I do not have time for that. But yeah, I just like to make sure, and I'm using the Trestique mini brow pencil in Espresso, which I do like this brow pencil. I think it's nice. It's not bad. It's not bad. But I like to, you know, I like to have a little bit of shape to my brows, and then I take some Benefit Gimme Brow, and I just kind of, I don't know, I just like this stuff. I think it just gives brows what it needs. And plus, if I have any like brows sticking up, and I just messed up, y'all. I never ever do that, but we're gonna clean it up. We're gonna clean it up. Okay. See what I did there? What's the matter with me? Okay. Now, this is where this little guy comes in. It's in every makeup of the week. Then I take my little angled brush, if I can find it. I have a particular angled brush that I really, really like for that. And I don't think I can find it. So I'm just going to use this one. It'll do. Any angled brush will do. Well, this isn't really an angle brush, but I'm going to use it anyways to go over that. Need to get closer to a mirror so I can see what I is doing. Okay. Yeah, I do not take a lot of time on my brows. I can't with that. So now, after I've done that, I like to take my setting spray. This is the Max Fix Plus. And I like to set everything in before I start working on my eyeballs. And eye primer. I've got some Urban Decay. The primer potion. And I'm one of those, like, eye primer is good, but I don't think you necessarily need it. You know. And then I like to blend that in with my finger. And then I like to take my little Real Technique sponge. And I just go over that. And just kind of makes it look nice. You know? Okay. Now, let's get into, I'm going to start off with the Just Peachy Mattes. I'm excited. This is the first time I've tried this, so I'm going to get me a nice little crease brush. And before I even start my crease, I'm going to take probably this Peach Butter shade and put that all over the lid. We're just going to fluff that all over the lid. I always like to have like a little base that I like to set down after I've put primer on. I think it just kind of seals that primer in. Okay, so let me look at this Poolside palette and see what colors I want to use. I think I definitely want to use this Dive-In shade. I kind of want to do that No Running, but I think it'll be one of those two. One of those two. So I'm probably going to go into Fresh Picked and Peach Cobbler. I like to mix shades. I like to mix them. So Fresh Picked and Peach Cobbler. We're going to take that right into the crease. And holy cow, that is pigmented. That is way more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. So let's see. pretty though. I mean, you could just do a look with just this right here and put you a little bit of shimmer in the center and you are done. But wow, okay. Okay. Alright, now I'm probably going to take a little bit of this chocolate dip shade. I'm probably going to take this more on a flat brush. I'm going to put that right on the outer V. So you should have something that looks a little bit like this. Now I know it looks a little rough right now, but trust me, everything will come together at the end. Now you're gonna have to go back with this, put a little bit back on there, and just kind of blend, because that's how you get good looking eyeshadow. Or blend until you just don't want to blend no more. Is really all I can tell you. The advice for eyeshadow. But really, if you want to do one shade and you're done, that's you know, do that. I think a lot of this beauty community has got us thinking we need to have like 18 different eyeshadows on our lids, and that's not necessarily the case. Now I know I've got 3 on, well, 4. Now let's go into, let's just be wild. Let's just go into this no running, and I'm going to use my finger, and I'm just going to go towards the center. It's going to look better with the brush. I do like it though. I do think she is super pretty. I always get excited when it's like an eyeshadow and you look at it and you're like, oh wow. Now, I am, of course, not done blending. And I'm probably going to take this little guy, this brush, and kind of finesse this a little bit. I'm going to finesse it. I'm going to make it look good. And then I'm going to go back with this. I'm not going to put anything on it. And then just kind of blend everything together. And see how you have like your pink and it's going, and I really kind of like the way that looks. Like, I don't feel like I need to do anything now. I could definitely pop another shimmer. Let's be wild and crazy. Let's pop in, let's do this Caliente, and I'm talking just like barely dabbing, like barely dabbing that on. Give it a little bit of dimension, just a little bit. I'm going to go back in with my crease brush. I'm not going to throw anything on it, but we're going to just keep blending it in. Now, time for some eyeliner. And this is my final eye look with it. And I really like both of these palettes, the shades that I've tried in them so far. They're both very pigmented, easy to blend. That's all you can ask for. So I'm just going to do some brown liner. And I know I should probably have my L'Oreal sponge while I'm doing this, but it's not technically how I do that. I usually just do my eyeliner like this. I like it. And mascara. I usually use mascara primer. Not usually. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Using the Marc Jacobs. I do need a mirror for the y'all, so I can see what I'm doing. And sometimes I curl my lashes. Sometimes I don't. So. I think this mascara is getting to be towards the end, towards its final life, I should say. That's how it looks compared to that eye, but you definitely see some volume. Pull my lashes together. I don't think when it goes wet. Okay. So that's what it looks like. Now the lipstick. This is a new lipstick. This is from the Too Faced Peach Kiss Moisture Matte Longwear Lipstick, and this is in the shade He's With Me. Here's the packaging. And yes, it does smell like peaches, as does the Peachy Mattes. And I have not used this, but I really like this shade. Now, I probably couldn't wear this if I had a headache or a migraine, because I have a feeling it would really aggravate that, the smell, but and that's what it looks like. And this is the finished look. Let me know what you think. This was just sort of a quick little get ready with me. I just wanted to show my two new palettes. I kind of want to do more of these get ready with me's. I'm going to do the one with the doing a full face using only beauty samples, so that one will be coming up hopefully here soon. We've got the giveaway going on. If you're not entered, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. You got to be subscribed, and I'll link the video below. It's going through August the 15th, I believe, 14th or 15th, and I'll list all the products that I use down below. Let me know if you like the look. Like I said, talk about TV shows, whatever. Just leave me comments. I love reading them. Give this video a big thumbs up. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And with that, have a fabulous day. Bye.